Hello and welcome to day 8 of our October Pilates challenge, moving into week 2. So today we get to push the stamina of those core muscles just a little bit more. Let's get started. Sitting, place those feet about hip distance apart, feeling that lift and length across the spine right away, starting to get into those core muscles. So thinking abs pulled in, ribs nice and tight, feel that float across the whole entire spine, and then reach those arms forward of the shoulders, and let's roll the shoulders back. 3 and 2 and 1, and then reverse the direction for 3 and 2 and 1. Pausing there, walk the ankles and knees together, feeling the inner thighs, abs, ribs, shoulders, and then round it back one vertebrae at a time onto your workout space. Relaxing those arms by the sides, feeling that length across the spine, thinking tailbone to head, and then floating those legs up into our tabletop. So squeezing the inner thighs together and drawing those shins parallel to the floor as we prepare for our low back stretch. Inhale both knees to your right side, and then exhale as you draw them back to center. Inhale to the left, keeping the shoulders relaxed, and exhale to center, belly button to spine. Inhale right, and exhale to center. And inhale left. And exhale to center. One more full set. Inhale right. And exhale, wrapping the waistline. And inhale left. And exhale to center. Hug those knees in, taking a moment to relax your lower back into the floor. And then hands come to the knees. Let's circle those knees around, massaging out the lower back for 3 and 2 and 1. And then reversing for 3 and 2 and 1. All right, going into our hundreds. We're going right into it. So remember, you have those options. You can either place the feet on the floor as far from you as you can, opening some space across those hips, curling up from those ribs, right? Feeling that deep scoop from the core muscles. Or option 2, those legs can come back up into your tabletop. Or option 3, legs can go long, wrapping the inner thighs together. Now, if in having the legs straight, you're feeling strong and comfortable and you want to push that just a little bit further, think of lengthening those legs on a little diagonal, because yes, there's always more options, keeping the work challenging for us, right? So squeezing those inner thighs, abs, ribs, tighten the ribs, reach to those shoulders, choose your leg position, feet on the floor, tabletop, or straight. And now pumping those arms with huge breath. Let's inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Wrap the waistline and inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Scoop the belly in and inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Reach through those shoulders. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Squeeze the legs together. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Draw the ribs together. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. We got 3 more, and inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Expel those lungs and inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Pull the belly in, and last one, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Reach those legs long. Take the arms overhead and expand across the room for a moment. Stretch and relax. And then wiggle the fingers and the toes. Hopefully you can feel those core muscles starting to activate. You can feel some warmth in the body. And let's go and circle those wrists and ankles for 3 and 2 and 1. And then reverse that for 3 and 2 and 1. And then drawing those legs together, we get ready for roll up. So roll up is that spinal stretch, right? It's incredibly different than doing a sit-up. We want to round through the spine. So for this, you can soften those knees if you would like to create a little bit more ease in the hips or the lower back, or if those elements are feeling tight, that's a great way to get more into the core muscles instead. Okay, so knees can be soft, feet on the floor, or all the way straight. You get to choose. So finding all the core pieces first. So let's squeeze those legs together in whatever position they're in. Draw the belly button into the spine, tightening the ribs towards your center line, and then check in with the shoulders, right? Notice if they're shrugged up by the ears. Let's slide those shoulders down the back, starting to wake up your lats, right? You got all four of those elements of your core activated. And now hands come up to the ceiling, chin to chest. Inhale as you round it up, and then exhale over those legs, creating all that beautiful stretch and space in the spine. Inhale as you round it back down, rolling through the midline of the body, and exhale. And inhale as you round it up, and exhale into that stretch, relaxing the neck. And inhale, round back down. Work to articulate through every vertebrae. Exhale. Inhale as you lift it up. So we're lengthening away from those hips and reach. And inhale as you round back down right through that midline. And exhale. We got two more. Inhale as you lift it up. And exhale, stretch. Again, relaxing those shoulders away from the ears. Inhale and round back down, rolling through that spine. Exhale, last time. Inhale as you lift it up. And exhale, stretch, long neck. And inhale, round back down, rolling through the body. And exhale. All right, hug those knees into your chest. Right, so again, getting into week 2, so pushing those core muscles just a little bit more, hopefully feeling more confident with the form of those exercises. And now we get into my favorite sequence. It's called Series of 5, works all the different parts of our core muscles. Focus on where the legs need to be to keep the work in your abs instead of in the hips or the lower back. So commonly, a lot of these exercises look like other ab exercises you may have done in another movement form. But commonly what I see within this is that the legs are cued to be very low. And in this position, depending on what's happening within our core muscles, that may tense up a lot of work in the hips or potentially in the lower back, or in so much so that you may actually arch the spine. So it's, again, arching is helpful in certain things. We do not want to do that in these exercises. So we want to feel out the length of that spine. So you generally will find that for the Pilates form in these exercises, the legs are much higher, which gets you into those hamstrings a little bit more. Woohoo, hamstrings. All right, so both hands come to the right knee. So that knee is going to stay close. Now extend your left leg, and this leg can be placed wherever that feels comfortable for the hip and your lower back. Right, so you're generally working on a higher space within that. And you're feeling a sense of reach out of the hip socket. Head can be placed all the way down or curl up from the rib cage. Right, depending on what's feeling best for your neck today. And then all we do is switch knees. So we switch and switch and switch. That's our movement. We're gonna inhale and exhale and inhale and exhale. Think belly button to spine and exhale, and one more full breath and exhale. Bend both knees in. That's what's called single leg stretch. So now we get double leg stretch. So we keep those legs glued together, hands along the shins wherever that feels comfortable. And again, low back lengthening towards the floor because those core muscles are strong and supporting. And extend those legs out high. Arms reach overhead as you relax the shoulders away from the ears, scooping the ribs in tight. Circle those arms and bend the knees back in. This is our double leg stretch. Inhale as you reach it out, and exhale in, right? Feeling more low core. Inhale as you reach, wrap those ribs, and exhale in. Use that breath. Inhale, reach, and exhale in. Nice. And 2, and exhale, and we get 1, and exhale. Relax it down. Going into our single straight leg exercises. So lengthening through the legs. Now, if straight is just tensing up a lot of energy into your thighs or your hips, you may actually want to soften the knee a little bit. So whatever position your legs start in, they stay in that position. What do I mean by that? So if your knee is bent, as you bring the legs towards you, keep that angle. So the angle doesn't change within the knee. Okay, if you can go all the way straight, awesome, right? Feel that lift up across the kneecaps. More so than anything though, it's a sense of that reach, that length of energy down the legs, scooping the core in. Now, if those legs are straight and you want to add a calf stretch, you can flex the toes and the feet back. Woo, right? Feeling that added length through the back of the legs. You do not have to, right? Choose what feels best for your body today. Draw those core muscles in. Hands go behind your right leg. The height is the focus here as you keep the tailbone long on the floor. And then, if you can, curl the head up, wide shoulders, draw the ribs in, and kiss that knee. Pulse, pulse, and switch. Pulse, pulse. Let's inhale on one leg and exhale the other. And dive the ribs to your center. Exhale and inhale and exhale. Breathing into the length of those hamstrings and exhale and lengthen through those knees and exhale. Check in with your shoulders and exhale. We get 4 and 4 and 3 and 3, 2 and 2 and 1 and 1. Nice, and relax. Single leg stretch. So now we get our double straight leg stretch. Hands go behind your head, elbows nice and wide. Let's lengthen those legs to the sky. Feel that reach. And if you would like, you can even turn the legs out slightly, wrapping the heels together, the toes apart, creating that little mermaid fin, feeling the inner thighs glued together, drawing the abs and ribs in. Feel that lift into your spine. And then optional, curling the head up, keeping that wide open chest and neck. Inhale as you lower the legs down. Only go as low as you can stay pulled in and that back lengthening towards the floor. And then exhale as you lift those legs back up. Inhale as you lower it down, feeling that openness across the hips, and exhale up. Inhale as you lower down, belly button to spine, and exhale up. Long neck, open chest. Inhale down, scoop the ribs in, and exhale. One more time. Inhale as you lower, and exhale up. Nice. Going right into our last exercise for today, crisscross. So right knee comes in, left leg nice and high, wherever that feels comfortable for the hips. And then take the elbows wide, super important. We want to make sure that this work is coming from the abs, not your neck. Twist your left shoulder towards your knee. Notice I said shoulder, not elbow, right? Commonly I see this start to happen and it creates all kinds of compression around the neck, and that's a whole other kind of exercise that works out more the neck muscles than anything else. So get that elbow out of your face. Try to twist the torso, right? We want to get into those obliques, which means actually creating that rotation from the waist. And then draw that knee in towards your armpit. So you're really using your lower abs as well to bring that knee across you. And then we switch sides and twist and twist and exhale. So we keep the wide shoulders and exhale and inhale and exhale. Breathe through that in. Inhale and exhale. One more full breath in. Inhale and exhale. Relax. Woo, right? Feeling out all those wonderful ab muscles as we get into pushing just a little bit more of our stamina and strength this week. You can do it. Nice job. See you tomorrow.